If you want it, come and get it. Na 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 na. Amigos, you do not want to miss out on this delicious bake. Ooh, it is out of this world. Hit it. Na 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 na. You're just shaking it. You're not dancing. Hello and welcome to my kitchen, amigos. In today's recipe, I'm going to be showing you how to make a Migas breakfast casserole. Yeah, it got slow because there's something very romantic when someone makes you a casserole or they show up at your house with a baked dish. Now, if you have some kids sleeping over that tend to be very hungry for those slumber parties, this is a perfect recipe because you can just have it combined, bake it, and boom, done, amigos. Let's get started by going over our ingredients. And one of the ingredients you're gonna need is some corn chips. You know those stale chips that you have that nobody wants? There's like about this much at the bottom. You wanna get those and you wanna crumble them up like this. Ooh. Somebody wanted that one.
That was me.
These aren't stale. These are more of a newer pack, but you want to crumble them up.
Okay? I wonder why I never have that left over in my house. Does
because
that mean
you
that I love chipitas?
You love chipitas. You love corn chips. You do. So just crumble them up, not too much. Now, if they're already crumbled, don't take it too far.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. I got a few crumbs from the chipitas in there.
Oh.
Okay, amigos, what you're gonna need is you're gonna need some eggs. So anywhere from 6 to 8 eggs are gonna work out because although these are said to be large, I've seen larger. They look more like a medium size to me. What do you guys think? How does this
medium? That looks
huevo?
like, yeah, that huevo is medium.
Oh my goodness, this huevo has the best tan.
Ooh.
So go ahead and crack your eggs. And boom, done. Let me clean up. Make sure that if you're cracking your eggs and you're making a mess with them, you clean up. This can get really gross. I usually use heavy whipping cream, but today I'm going to use milk. So go ahead and add your milk.
Since you're making a sleepover casserole, does this mean that I have to sleep over?
Oh, honey, we have some catching up to do.
I know.
I haven't seen Cloud in a little bit. I've talked to her, but I haven't seen her in a little bit. So this is...
That's probably the longest we've gone without...
Physically seeing each other?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's been a while.
Or, I mean, you did send me a pizza pocket, which was nice.
Oh, I guess I did see you.
You did.
And waving at you through the door, I guess.
Yes, you're just a beautiful and wonderful magical sister.
Sorry,
you really are. You angel girl.
I didn't get to touch you for 48 hours.
You sicko. Okay, amigos. Ooh, I splashed you with that one. Once you've mixed your eggs, you're gonna add your salt and pepper to taste. Give that a quick little mix. If you're using fine pepper, that's fine, but it might clump up into your egg mixture, so be careful with that. Sprinkle it and mix at once like this. Use this motion. It's got that.
Got it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Once you've mixed your egg ingredients, you're gonna add your roasted Anaheim pepper, your onion, and your tomato. If you're using a Roma tomato, you're gonna need 2, but if you're using a ripe, vine, fancy tomato that gets really juicy, which is what I have today, you only need 1 because they provide enough juiciness and tomato flavor that really it's out of this world. And if you guys haven't noticed, I'm really into the ripe vine tomatoes. Cloud got me into them. And for those of you that don't have access to Anaheim, you can use the chili in a can, the green chili in a can, or you can use your poblano.
I'm just so happy that you moved on to a new talk, which is tomatoes and not chiles.
Really? She has jokes today,
Thank
everybody.
you. Mm-hmm.
She has jokes. So mix that around. And I know some of you are gonna be like, Steph, can we just add some cheese in here? Don't add the cheese just yet. I'm gonna show you what you're gonna do because that's gonna be your showstopper. Okay?
Ooh.
You're gonna stop some shows here.
Nice.
For those of you that want to add some extra for the hungry hippos out there, you know who you are. You're just like me. Sometimes you require a little bit of chorizo, a little bit of bacon. You can chop some ham. You can use your favorite protein for this part. And if you're so happen to be in Texas, throw in some of your leftover barbecue. Be all set.
How dare you say that?
I said that.
Oh, no.
I said that. Friends, I am so ready to fill my belly with so much delicious barbecue.
As am I.
Leave your recommendations in the description area. No, not in the description area. Don't listen to me. Leave it in the comment section.
If you're leaving that in the description area, you have hacked our account.
Pretty much. You don't want to do that. Okay, amigos. Now you're going to need some tortillas. You know those tortillas that get cracked like this?
Let me see. Oh,
You know, like these, it happens. It's life. It's okay. Those are the tortillas that you want to keep for your migas. They're migajas. Okay? So those are the ones that you want to use for your migas or your migas bake. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to tear them like my mama used to. She didn't get fancy like I do when I make them into little like pizza slices. My mom would just tear it up like this. And boy, she tore it up and it was delicious.
Sometimes she would do tinier ones.
Yes.
You have the same tearing mechanism as she does.
Just tear it down the middle, crack them together, crack them or pack them, or slack them,
Or both.
stack them.
You must be wearing your boots.
I don't have my boots, but I will later.
Okay.
Because these boots are made for walking, honey.
And that's just what they'll do.
They're going to walk all over this town and paint it red.
Whoa. With her mask on.
With my mask on. With my mask on. Shout out to all my new friends. So good to see you here.
Right.
It's so good to see that you guys have found my personal IG. If you find my personal IG, Cloud has a password. And you don't want to miss out. We got some stuff going on this week. That's excellent.
Excellent.
Okay. Once you finish with your migas, tearing up your tortillas, you're going to add your corn chips. Now, when I make migas, I like to have a little bit of a crispy flavor, and I also like to have the softness. It has to be a really good balance for me. It has to be the yin and yang with it. So that's why you need a little bit of corn chips, or you can fry some of the tortillas up yourself. But that is going to take you a few more minutes of your time. Okay? So just crumble them in there. I'd have the boys come and do this, but they're not interested to be on YouTube right now.
They're really not.
They're not, unless, I mean, I can pay them and have you guys see them more often, but
They're not interested.
they're getting
in that
older.
either.
They're getting older. They have different requirements for me, you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and mix this up. And all of this I'm mixing with a fork. Wow, good job to me.
That's awesome. And you used the appropriate size today, so I'm super proud of you.
Excuse me?
The appropriate size bowl. Because generally you would be trying to do that in a soup bowl. And it would be like 5 takes of me waiting for you to wash the dish, to change the dish.
You're really, really funny.
They're getting the behind the scenes chisme right now, the escándalo on Views on the Road.
Oh my gosh. Shout out to all of you that have been keeping up with the channel, that have been keeping up with my personal life, because I'm on YouTube. It's because I'm a normal human, right? So you guys have been keeping up with my personal life, with the recipes. Shout out to each and every one of you. I adore you because you're not having me repeat myself. And as a mom, you guys know we don't like to repeat ourselves. So as much as I love you guys, you guys, some of you have been pushing it. Like, what happened? What did I miss?
Oh, that's right. Where have they been?
Like, my foot is like tapping like, girl, don't make me relive that. Don't.
Ask someone else. You know when you miss something in class?
Ask in the comments. Ask in the comments, and if people aren't answering, it's because it's that old news. Like,
you know what it
that's
is?
so 2020.
When you miss class and you're just trying to get your notes or what did I miss type thing, and everybody's like, I don't want to relive that day with the teacher.
No, you don't. It's old news. It really is. It's like, it's so 2020. You guys can't be asking Steffi Views here. What happened? Gotta find your information somewhere.
So you're
in these
not
videos.
Cloud, you're Steph?
Friends, for those of you that are confused, my name is Stephanie, and behind the camera is my sister, Cloud.
That's correct.
You guys call her any other name, she's not gonna be happy. Even our mature ladies, our YouTube moms, you guys know who you are. Cloud doesn't like it.
I don't like it.
Now everybody's just gonna say it.
That's okay. It takes some people longer to learn. It's okay.
That was a really good deep breath. That sounds like, you know, when I have to, like, for me, whenever somebody tells me some information, and since I'm not the person that's going to judge anybody else, I have my opinions, but they're for my world. But when somebody else shares that with me, I'm always a person that goes like this. Okay, We're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it.
You reset yourself.
Yes, ma'am. All right, I'm gonna need you guys to come in close for the remaining part. And make sure that you've started your oven at 350 degrees. If you notice that your oven is a little bit temperamental, go with 360 and you should be okay.
You don't have anything in your teeth, but you do have a piece of bacon on the side right there if you want to toss that one in.
It's going back in.
Awesome.
Yummy. And I just wanted you to come close so that you can see what we have going on. You can see the egg. You can see that the tortillas are soaking it up. Ooh, like they're at the playa, like they're at the beach. They're ready. They're like, we're going to have this for breakfast and then we're going to have some aguachile.
Speaking of soaking up, someone was asking if you're going to make capirotada.
I have it on the channel and it's not really a popular recipe. And since we have such a big following, I'm only going to be making popular recipes now. Because nobody wants to see my inventions. Maybe we'll keep that for another occasion.
Hurt? Oh my gosh.
I'm allowed to be in my feelings, Cloud. I'm human. I'm human. Take your tortilla and slice it down the middle. Oh my goodness, that was so much work because it got hard in that little corner. We're still going to use it.
Okay.
You're going to place your tortilla just like this. And what this is going to do, this is going to avoid the egg burn at the bottom. Okay?
Aren't you clever?
Yep. I've really been into this cheese from HEB. You got me on it.
HEB, man.
So you're going to take your cheese. You know what song I've been having in my head?
Sing it.
How come every time you come around my Lundy, 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 wanna go down in Lundy, Lundy, Lundy?
That's a good one.
Okay, now that we have our setup to avoid the burn, we're just gonna dump it in. You guys wanted a recipe where you can just dump things in? That's what's gonna happen.
And that's why you didn't use the shredded cheese, because you're trying to make this easy for our sleepover.
I'm making it easy for our friends that want to spend more time loving themselves than in the kitchen.
No.
And loving their family. I know, oh, my stomach's growling. Sorry, friends. I know that some of you have little babies and, you know, you don't want to miss out on these important things with them, just like myself.
That's a lot of egg there. Cool.
We need all that egg. It's going to fluff up nicely in here. Not to worry. Not to worry, amigos. I know some of you are saying, well, that doesn't look appetizing. I mean, if you've never had this before, you're like, what is that? Mm-hmm. Just like that in that accent, what is that? And I'm going to tell you what that is. This is Mexican kids' comfort food.
I was going to say, is that your grandpa's voice coming out? But our grandpa didn't speak English, so
no, he didn't. Our grandpa was like, goals.
The best.
Goals, goals, goals. Well, we have two grandpas. One of the grandpas was grumpy.
He was wild.
We didn't like him, but...
He's a wild one.
Yes, and you know, I'm a cheese lover.
As am I.
So this is what's going to happen. Let's see.
Yes, hizo el hielo.
And that's our design, just a nice little triangle.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
I mean a square, apparently.
You mean a cross?
Friends.
However, whatever you want to see this.
This is perfect for church. This is a perfect church bake for you guys' bake-off. Yes.
She's got Jesus in her heart. She's got Jesus in her heart.
I got Jesus in my heart. I got Jesus in my heart. Hey. I know I've been all about Lent season.
You have been.
Which I'm a spiritual person, so, but I see my mom liking me a little bit more.
Good for you, honey. So, I should have gone that route.
Yeah, right now I'm the best daughter.
You're number one.
Yeah. And this is a personal, I really love pepper.
I love that we don't compete with each other. We're just proud when one of us reaches the number one status in our mother's eyes.
Right now, I'm the number one daughter.
I'm so proud
Friends,
of you.
I've allowed my mom to come back on the channel since nobody's talking about her being dead, which is ridiculous. But if you guys leave all those nice comments, my mom gets to read all those wonderful ones. Now, if you guys are acting ratchet in the comments, my mom is going to read that. And her English is good enough to read, so watch out.
It is.
Place a foil on your baking dish and place it in your oven at 350 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes. Amigos, my tip to you is, with eggs, it can be confusing when it's in the oven. So once you see it puff up, just like that, that means that we're ready. The reason I'm cutting into it because I don't want to ruin the cheese pull for you guys when you make it at home. Okay, make sure to tag me when you guys do the cheese pull. My mouth is watering. Ooh.
I know my stomach has been speaking to you in multiple languages.
Yeah, you just want to push back a little bit just in case you got anything at the edges and you get a smooth little ride up. If you want it, come and get it. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Amigos, you do not want to miss out on this delicious bake. Ooh, it is out of this world. And I'm going to add my jalapeno chili oil.
Yummy.
If you guys need the recipe for this, make sure to look in the description area along with your bake time and ingredients. You have to press on a little button there, it opens up the box. I'm going to take the first piece from here because I know some of you don't like avocado. But I know, if you don't like bacon, just look away. I don't know who doesn't like bacon, but even those of you that are on restriction, you guys know that you love some bacon. Say ah. As always, Views Club and Bell Notification Squad, Claude and I are wishing you the best. We absolutely adore you. Thank you so much to all of you that are helping each other in the comments section. We have grown this channel and I'm highly grateful for each and every one of you. And on that one, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Adios!
But will we see them tomorrow? If they're watching an old video.
Yes, if you guys request me and show up often, I'll be back tomorrow.
Come on down.
It's all up to you. It's all up to you what you guys want to do. Ooh, and the cheesiness, yummy. I feel like the genie right now. You know how the genie's like, you ain't never had a friend like me. Mm-hmm. That's how I feel. This is that amazing.
Because you've never had a friend like this Migas casserole?
Like I haven't. I'm going to need some sour cream too, friends. Make it comfortable for your home. Cheers. This is definitely amazing. I'm going to give you a few tips after I finish chewing.
Okay. Buen provecho.
That's a really good balance with the corn chips and the tortilla. I definitely recommend it that way. And my tip for you guys is going to be, when you're placing your dish in the oven, make sure that you leave a little bit of a cubby because the egg is going to fluff up. So you don't want it to get stuck to your foil. Okay? The other thing is that every oven is created so differently. And since I went through this whole winter storm, I was using my oven a lot and something just doesn't seem right. So I had to keep it in there a little bit longer than I would at the other places I've baked before. So keep an eye on it and wait until you see it fluff up, okay? So if it's not fluffed up, your egg is not ready.
We love fluffy eggs.
Mm-hmm. If you like the chicken chalupa recipe that I showed you guys, you're gonna love this one. But this is the breakfast version and it's amazing.
I love the layers.
It gives you that tamal taste. If you guys like tamales, this is another way of making it. And
street cleaners come through.
Thank you to all our street cleaners. Friends, we gotta go. It's gonna get too loud for you. Now you get this wonderful crispy cheese.
Adios, chulitos.
Bye.